Hello, welcome to another tutorial. In this video, we'll be going over getTargetPose script command. With getTargetPose, you can calculate the inverse kinematics from your tool center points, position, orientation into the 6 joint angles, which can be used for your move commands. Now, in order to use getTargetPose, you need to pass in some parameters. Firstly, you can pass in an inverse kinematic reference point. This is optional. However, you must pass in your tool end's position in X, Y, and Z, either based on a base coordinate system or a user-defined coordinate system. The orientation of your tool end is optional, so you can either leave this blank or pass something in. You must pass this spool variable, which is enable end rotate. If you pass true here, you must also pass in a angular value for your joint 6 to rotate. However, you pass in false here, then you don't need to pass in anything for this blue part. You should also pass in the kinematic data for your tool coordinate system. However, your tool coordinate system is the flange center, then you can leave the section blank or simply pass in 0, 0, 0 and 1, 0, 0, 0. And finally, if your reference coordinate system is a user-based coordinate system, then you want to pass in your coordinate calibration parameters. However, if your reference coordinate system is the base, then you must not pass anything in and you just skip this green part. So now let's take a look at an example of how to use getTargetPose. So here we have a very simple example of how to use getTargetPose. We first initialize the move and set some maximum and end velocities and accelerations. Next, we define 2 waypoints, joint 1 and joint 2. So we first pass in the position and orientation in the base coordinate system. Because this is in the base coordinate system, we're not passing in any user coordinate calibration parameters here. And we're using flange center as our tool. And same thing for waypoint number 2. We're just passing a different set of position orientation. So here we're just calling move joint and move joint to the second waypoint. So let's just quickly run this in a project and see what this looks like. So here we just have a simple project with a loop and calling the script file in the loop. So now as you can see, the robot is basically just moving between the 2 random waypoints, which we set with getTargetPose. And there you go. That is how you go from your position orientation data into your 6 joint angles. You do so by using getTargetPose.